Hello friends, myself Sunil Bhatnagar, again present before you an important topic. That is the visual method for assessing unevenness of yarn using blackboard. Friends, earlier the assessment of evenness of yarn used to be carried out visually by unwinding several lengths of the yarn from bobbin, hank or package concerned and examining these portions critically by an experienced observer. The average degree of evenness was indicated by one of the seven grades, varying from very uneven to very even. However, this method has been abandoned with the introduction of the ASTM method for grading yarn appearance. Here, to assess the evenness, hairiness, naps, and other imperfections in a representative sample of yarn wound at a predetermined pitch onto a tapered blackboard, variable pitch traverse 8 to 19 raps per centimeter, variable winding speed drive with yarn package, stand and two tapered aluminum blackboards are given. Assessment against photographic comparison standards are also included in this case. Now, description of yarn grade. Before going for that, the number of wraps per unit length on yarn appearance board depends on the count. For threes to sevens, the wraps per inch is 16. For sevens to sixteens, it is 20 wraps per inch. For sixteens to 36, 37 to 16. For sixteens to 36, 26 wraps per inch. For 36 to 70s, 38 wraps per inch. And for 70s to 135, 48 wraps per inch. The error associated with visual assessment of yarn evenness can be reduced to a large extent if suitable standards are used for comparison. For this purpose, the American Society for Testing and Material (ASTM) have prepared a complete set of photographic standards. The counts of yarn usually spun are classified into five groups: threes to sevens, sevens to sixteens, sixteens to 36, 36 to 70s, and 70s to 135. For each group of count, four photographic grade standards, namely A, B, C, and D, have been prepared, with a progressive decrease in grade from A to D. In order to prevent the occurrence of errors due to changes in lighting condition during for examination of yarn, a standard cabinet with suitable lighting arrangement has been specified. For comparison with the ASTM standard, the yarn is wound on a blackboard covering an area of approximately 5.5 inches into 9.5 inches. The yarn is spaced evenly on the board, the number of wraps per unit width being dependent on the range within which the count is given. As I have already told you, the wraps per inch used for different count ranges are given. The boards are then placed against the grade photographs for the appropriate count group and matched to find the nearest grade. The comparison with the photographic standard is done in the yarn grading cabinet, in which adequate lighting arrangement is made to illuminate the specimen and the standard uniformity. Five boards of each sample are prepared and both the sides are examined by three observers. Thus, average of 15 observation is reported as the grade for the sample. The grade of yarn not coming up to even D grade is generally indicated as below grade, while those of yarns falling between two adjacent grades are sometimes indicated by the use of plus sign that is immediate lower grade, or a minus sign after the immediate higher grade. B plus will indicate a yarn which is better in grade than B but lower than A, while A minus will indicate a yarn lower in grade than A but much superior to B. So in this case, the grading appearance standards which are taken, they are ASTM D 2255 to 75. The scope. This method covers the grading of cotton yarns for appearance. The method is applicable to all single cotton yarns, whether carded or combed. It may also be used by agreement for grading yarns made from mixture of cotton with other fiber. Important point is that this method does not apply to ply yarn or to yarns made from fibers other than cotton. Now regarding the description, as it is clear if you observe that the grade A yarn may have no large naps, which are over 3 times the normal diameter of the yarn, and very small ones. Grade A yarns must have good uniformity from inch to inch and good cover without excessive fuzziness. No leaf, neither from foreign matter, may be present in grade A yarns. Grade B yarns Grade B yarns may have no large naps but may have a few small ones. Grade B yarns may have 2 or 3 small pieces of foreign matter per board or specimen, providing they do not form slugs. Grade B yarns may be slightly more irregular and may have slightly more fuzz than grade A yarn. Grade C yarn may have more naps and large ones as well as more fuzziness and greater amount of foreign matters than grade B yarns. The contrast between the thick and thin places and the normal diameter of the yarn may be greater than in grade B yarns, resulting in an overall rough appearance. Now grade D yarn, if we say, then grade D yarns may have some slubs that are more 3 times the average diameter of the yarn. More naps of a larger size, more thick and thin places, more fuzz and more foreign matter than grade C. When slubs or large naps are present, grade D may have fewer naps than grade C yarns. Grade D yarns may have an overall rougher appearance than grade C. This is the grade C. Yarn below grade D may have more defects and an overall rougher appearance. So friends, as